Okay, it's Tuesday, March 20th. It's about 10:30 a.m. in the morning. It's taken me this long to get into eating my breakfast. For the first morning in a row, first morning ever, I was bought carrots, but I ate carrots from yesterday. I have bought plenty of pineapple. I was brought hot water. I was able to put the moringa tea bag in there and stir it and shake it up. I wasn't brought this stuff here, but I scrounged it from stuff going back. Got apple juice. This is the list of the things I was supposed to get, how it's written out. See if you can see this here. Anyway, that's a list of it. I'll just read it. 4 slices well-cooked crispy bacon, 1 banana, 1 orange, 1 large salad, mixed greens, shredded carrots, no coffee, juice. He requested pomegranate, but I don't think we have it. So 2 other juices, apple juices, hot water for morning tea, and 2 cups of dried pineapple. And what I got was and then inside it says condiments, margarine, syrup, diet syrup, and this might be a little easier to read. Lactate, orange juice, banana, pineapple chunks. So this lists with the N and the Y whether I have them or didn't have them. Didn't get the cream of wheat. Would have been nice, but I didn't get it. And this has been consistent all the time I've been here. They put stuff on the thing, they don't give it to me, they give stuff to me that's not on there. It's just very unprofessional, very, very terrible. If I had any authority to do anything, I'd quickly change the personnel here. And if it's possible to find qualified persons, these people aren't qualified for doing this work, because if they were qualified, they would do it right instead of incorrectly. This is the large salad, and it does have some of the fancier lettuce in there. I'll open it up later and eat it. Now I won't, because I had the celery, I had the carrots. I had to chop the carrots up small with a knife, and the celery, but I was able to consume them, put them in me. Of course, I'm full of them now, but I'm going to eat this French toast because I have the maple syrup, and I had to go get the container. That was my fault. I'm going to have this French toast because there was no pancakes and no waffles. Oh, this is the bacon. I'm going to switch this now, put the bacon over there and put this over here, and I'm going to start eating this. I'm going to put this down for a minute, then I'll continue. So now this is the breakfast. I have double eggs and French toast, and I have the bacon. And I wouldn't prefer to eat this, but I will eat it because I want to enjoy the maple syrup that I have. Here, brought from my house to here. This is an old jar in my refrigerator. I'll use up this today and tomorrow, so it's done. And I'll keep the container. I'll wash it, I'll sterilize it, and then start using it again. Okay, this is good. This is in the right direction of where we want to be, and with your help, Jesus, we're going to open another nursing home type of facility. We're going to open a situation where we're making foods and delivering them to people. I have butter there. I'll put it on the French toast, although it's already been fried in grease, but not the grease I would prefer to eat. And some eggs I'll have with the bacon, with the maple syrup. It'll all be very wonderful when I do it. And I'm gonna stop this, and I have my pomegranate juice, which I'm gonna drink. I drank the blueberry, black currant. I drank some of the water out of this pot, where I put in, let's see, oregano, thyme, rosemary, basil, fennel powder, and moringa. And that's the combination. There might be something else. If there is, I'll tell you. I mixed them in together into this container because they're making me come to this room to eat rather than in my room. So I have to pee continuously in the morning. When I get up in the morning, first thing I have to do is put in an empty stomach a quart of water. And then after that, and then I will urinate if I'm dehydrated. And when I urinate half a quart out, then I put another half a quart in. I urinate that out, and then it's a cup, and I do that. But because of this operation I had, which I don't know if I should have had it, I think maybe I'm suspicious that possibly it was done because it could be done and it could be paid for, and the people are going to get paid, and nobody's really checking to see if it's right or wrong or otherwise. So it's a possibility that something bad's going on. I'm going to take the butter that I had to go out and buy. I'm going to put it on this food so I can enjoy the food. I will drink a cup of this 100% pure aqua, 100% pure coconut water. That's good. There's no water or anything in there. I'll put that in a cup and see what it tastes like, and I'll mix some water and some stevia with it, and maybe I'll have a good drink. You got to take care of yourself. You got to learn how to be your own doctor and understand things and do what's wise, because they are in it for money. And it's not evil that they're in it for money. They need to get money. They need to be paid. But then what happens is the industry perverts the whole thing. And I have this cup full of vitamins. I'm going to put this down and open that up and show you my vitamins for today that I'm going to use, if I can. These are the vitamins I'm going to take today. There's quite a few of them because I added 15 of the Formula Number 1 capsules. I already took a spoon of Formula 1 honey earlier today, and there's everything in there. I'll go into it later, what is in there. Assortment of what I have, and with what I've taken in food-wise. I'm hoping that, and this is cranberries, dried cranberries, which I'll be eating, because dried cranberries is a healthy thing for me to eat. And maybe it's too much sugar. I was concerned yesterday. There was a while in the morning, in the afternoon, when I was a little bit, I don't know if I was being affected by having too much sugar or not. I got to figure out, I've got to come up with a diet that works, that satisfies me, and that doesn't make me go blind because of too much sugar or carbohydrates. And that doesn't, that I have to regulate. I got to deal with so I don't have diabetic retinopathy, and I got to deal with it so I don't have high blood pressure, and I got to do it in a way that is not dependent on medicine, but it's the way I'm eating, and I got to figure that out. Unless it's absolutely impossible to do it on medicine, and then I need to go to prayer. Prayer is the first thing, but diet and then prayer, and then maybe a little Coreg for a while. But we got to figure out how to get this right. And of course, I got to lose weight, and I've got to exercise, and I've got to be stimulated otherwise, mentally, and go on forth. So now we're going to stop this. This is Tuesday morning, March 20th. I talked already to Antoinette on the phone. Apparently, she's a little late getting to the apartment. Hope that doesn't mean we lose the inspection. But she's not generally on time places, so that's her way, and that's something you can't say anything to her or anyone else about it. And it's hard to know when you're a person like me and you don't like to criticize people. So we just have to put up with it. But if she didn't get there and they don't inspect it because she's not there, then that'll be an issue she'll have to deal with. Thank you very much. Now, this is copyrighted by N. Yours Church and by pourfortrump@gmail.com, which are both things that are started by Richard Hobbs. So it's copyrighted by me, and we're going to continue this later on. If you want to see our YouTube channels, put our whole email, endyourschurch@gmail.com, into YouTube. You'll find our channels. Otherwise, put pour4trump at Gmail into the YouTube, and you'll find our channels.